welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel. If you're new, my name is Marin, and this is my YouTube channel where I just kind of share a little bit of everything going on in my equestrian life. So this video is one that I have always wanted to film, and I love watching tack hauls. I love to see what other people buy, I love to see what other people like, I like to try new things. So that is the goal of today's video, to just kind of share a collection of things that I have acquired in the last month or so. It was recently my birthday, so I just turned 22. Whoop whoop. And there are also just some things that I needed for the barn, for Cinnamon, for myself, that I figured I'd share with you guys. So there's some pretty exciting things in here, so I'm really excited to share it with you guys. Without further ado, let's get into the video. So I figured I would do products first. So the first one's kind of boring. It's just Ultra Shield. Where I live, it's still quite warm. The flies are still pretty bad. They probably won't go away until November. So this is a necessity to stock up on. It's just the Absorbine Ultra Shield fly spray. Not terribly exciting, but a necessity. Second thing I got is a little bit more exciting. This is the MCEquestrian Premier Marigold Spray. This is a coat conditioner, and I love this stuff. MCEquestrian makes a bunch of really, really nice products. This one in particular is one of my favorites. It smells amazing. It does a really good job. It makes your coat super, super, super soft. And also, one of the ingredients in it actually helps with flies as well. I wouldn't use this just alone as a fly spray, but it does help. And the tack shop near me didn't carry it for a really long time, and they finally started carrying it again. So I'm really excited to use this because I have been using this one, the avocado spray, which is not my favorite. It does a good job, but the smell is not my favorite. It smells good, but not as good as this one. So I'm really, really excited to use this. I use a diluted version because I use it almost every day as part of my grooming routine. So I cut it basically in half. I pour it into another spray bottle, fill it up halfway, and then fill the rest with water, and it still does an amazing job. And then the next product I got is Sound Huff Conditioner. This is amazing. I got turned on to this about a year and a half ago, and it's amazing. I know a lot of people use this, but my horse doesn't have shoes on. She's completely barefoot. And so I try to keep her hooves conditioned and keep them tidy and take care of them as best I can, especially considering the weather here is really, really dry. This does an amazing job. First of all, the ingredients are all natural. It has fatty acids, retinol, triglycerides, natural antioxidants, another type of acid, natural omega-6, and omega-9. That's it. And it does a really, really amazing job. When I first started using this, I noticed a massive improvement in how much less her hooves were chipping, because I do take her out on trail, which can be kind of rocky at times, and her hooves do get chipped over the 6-week period of time before she gets her hooves trimmed again. And that massively decreased with this. Recently, I've been using a different hoof conditioner that I was just like trying to use up. It was an older one. Doesn't work as well as this. So I'm really, really happy to have this again and to be going back to using this as my daily hoof conditioner. The next item is really small. As you can see, it's just a little sticker. But it says My Happy Place, and it has the dressage court and the view behind the ears. I just think it's really cute. And these stickers are pretty high quality, so this is going to end up probably on a water bottle somewhere, but I just had to share it. It's so cute. Next item is a Solas sun visor. So if you don't know, these go on top of your helmet. This part clips onto the little rim, and I just took it off. But that part like clips onto the rim of your helmet so it stays in. It clips on in the back, and it just tightens down. And it basically is a little sunshade. I've been wanting one of these for a really long time for when I go out on trail because, like I said earlier, where I live is really warm. It's really sunny, and sometimes it is just absolutely glaring. And I don't like wearing sunglasses when I ride. Like, they almost always like try to fall off, or I'm worried about them falling off, or like if she spooks or does something silly and I'm like making a sudden movement, I feel like I'm just going to lose my sunglasses. So, really excited to try this. I haven't tried it yet, but one of my friends actually gave this to me to try. So, I'm excited, hoping it'll help with the sun. And it's pretty. It has like little silver piping on around the edge. It's black and then just a little bit of sparkle with on the rim, which is nice. It's a dressage girly. I'm always here for a little bit of sparkle. All right, next item is a Centaur saddle bag. It has these little handles on it so you can actually carry your saddle, which is quite nice. But the main thing I really like about it is that it zips all the way around and it's nice and fleecy on the inside. So I have a saddle that kind of just lives in my trailer at the moment. It's a really old saddle and I don't want to get rid of it because it has sentimental value, but I don't ride it in anymore and I don't have space in my house for it. So it just kind of lives in my trailer and I just take it out and clean, condition, take care of it every once in a while. But this is where that saddle is going to live. It's going to go in here so it doesn't get dusty, it stays clean, stays nice, and adds like a little extra layer of protection. So I'm actually pretty excited about this. Useful, and it'll be handy. Like if I go to shows or something and I want to put my dressage saddle in here or my other jumping saddle, I can pop it in here and it'll just make it easier to carry. Next item is this little pouch. I think it's by the brand, Aust, A-W-S-T. But really, really pretty. It just has like little snaffle bits and, oh my god, it's taking my hair with it. It just has the little snaffle bits and it's plaid, black and white, kind of goes with everything. Unsure of what I'll put in here at the moment, but these are always really handy. It doesn't even matter, like, even for makeup, I've used these for like kinds of things for makeup, for traveling, or I might keep it down in the barn and put I always say I'm going to put like my gloves and things in here, but in reality that never happens because I get so sweaty when I ride that my gloves get nasty and they have to stay out of like any sort of enclosed space so they can dry. That's probably TMI, but that's the truth. Unsure of what I'll put in this, but I will put something in it and it will make it look very cute. All right, the next two items are hats. So this one I will take out of its plastic. Sorry if it's creaking. So this is by the brand Cavalleria Toscana. They are a Italian company, French company. I really should know this, but I don't. They are a European company, but they just released this color Rose, which is this really pretty pinky color, and I thought the black and pink looked really, really, really pretty. This is one of the things I got for my birthday. And then just around the brim of the hat, it says Cavalleria Toscana as well. And then it just has the logo on the front. It says Cavalleria Toscana on the sides, and then also on the back, it just has the link to their website. I've had some of their hats in the past. They are really good quality. Just a nice little baseball cap, cute to wear around the barn. I'm also pretty sure my Lamia French Rose saddle pad will match this pink. So really excited about that. That'll be a cute little matchy-matchy moment. And then the next hat that is also a black and pink hat. A little bit more of an intense pink. It's kind of more of like a hot pink. But first of all, so cute. Also, this one came from my boyfriend's parents, and it has basically my little emblem, my brand on the front. So it says MC for Mar and Cole, and then the C is actually a horseshoe tipped to its side. So that's really cute. It has a little horse on the left front part, and then on the side, I got to choose what kind of horsey emblem I wanted to put. So I just went with this little kind of classic heart with half a horse head. And then on the other side, you will see it says MCEquestrian, which is my channel name, which is super exciting. So now I have a hat that actually has my channel name on it. You'll see this hat probably quite a bit on the channel. And also, they made very similar hats, but with different brands and stuff on the front for a lot of my different family members. So I know my boyfriend has quite a few hats, and every one of them says MCEquestrian on the side. So I thought that was really cute, and I'm in love with it. It's beautiful, and I will be getting a lot of work out of it. I've actually worn that hat several times. I couldn't wait until this haul. All right, we're now going to dive into the kind of bigger, more exciting things. First of all, I got new barn boots, which is super exciting. I get all my barn boots from Ariat. They are great. They hold up for a really long time. They're beautiful. And my last pair of boots I had actually bought when I was still a working student at the barn. So they went through a rough time. And they were very much ready to be replaced. So the ones I had before were kind of a similar style, but this is like the more chunky version with the tread and everything. Because the ones I had before had a pretty like thin tread. They were supposed to be more of like a dress boot, but I used them for working at the barn instead. But this is the Wexford Lug Mid H2O. So there are a few things that I knew from my past boots that I wanted. One, I wanted a little bit of a thicker sole. And two, I wanted this part to come up a little bit higher on my leg. And this fit all the bills. So leather's really nice because you can just clean it, condition it. It's easy to maintain. And then it looks like I may also be able to resole this boot. Yeah. I love boots that I can resole because I walk a lot on concrete and I wear through the treads really, really quickly. So I don't want to be having to buy a new pair of boots every time I wear through the tread. So with resolable boots, I can just take it to the cobbler, have them slap a new tread on it, call it a day. So these are those. They're beautiful. They're in black. They just have this little Ariat emblem on the back and the stretch panel on the side. Super comfy. These look massive to me, but I'm just exposing myself because I pulled these out of the box and I was like, there's no way that these are going to fit me. These are going to be way too big. They fit perfectly. I have big feet. I wear a 9.5 usually, depending on the brand. And yeah, these fit well, but they look massive. But yeah, I'm really excited to have these, especially because winter's coming up. And in California, winter's not really, at least where I am, winter's not really winter, but we do have a few seasons or a few months where it rains constantly and it downpours. So it's like we only have 2 seasons. We just have like summer for like, 10 months and then 2 months of rain is our winter. And as a result, really nice to have some waterproof boots. And I'm pretty sure these also do have either a steel or carbon toe. I prefer that for horse boots just in case I get stepped on. Next thing is a new halter for Cinnamon. She didn't necessarily need this. Oh boy. She didn't necessarily need this, but it was a gift. And it is by the company Horseman. And they are all like handmade in Italy. So it is absolutely beautiful craftsmanship. It is Havana and navy with brass hardware. And then, as you'll see, it just has her name on it, which is really, really cute. And it has the fancy stitching on the crown piece, as well as on the noseband part. I have tried it on her for size, but I haven't actually used it yet. I want to get some few pictures of her in it, just because it is so stunning. Really hoping to be able to use this as like my special occasion halter, like if we're going to a show or a clinic or out anywhere, I want to be able to use this because it's absolutely stunning. It's beautiful, and I'm really excited about it. So she got a new little halter. Quite stoked about that. And I feel like the red looks nice on her, like it pops against her coat color. Next item is kind of 2 items, but I'm counting them as 1 because they're the same thing. They are just some new stirrup leathers. My stirrup leathers in my dressage saddle, they died. They were like the padded ones. They had 2 layers and the layers were separated. So it was time to get some new stirrup leathers. And I went for these Ovation wide stirrup leathers. Riding Warehouse was having a sale, and I basically got 2 for the price of 1, so I ended up getting some for my jumping saddle as well. But I've always wanted to try these wide stirrup leathers. They say that they help quite a bit for leg stability. I wouldn't say leg stability is something I have like a huge issue with necessarily, but it's something that can always be improved. So I'm interested to see if these actually do anything, if they help. And then if I really, really like them, maybe in the future I invest in like the total saddle fit ones, which are lined. These ones are just like a solid piece of leather, but they were pretty affordable for what they were. I don't remember how much they were, but I want to say like full price. They're like $60, something like that. So for my dressage length, I got 60-inch, and they're just the black wide comfort stirrup leather from Ovation. And then, like I said, because they were having that sale, I did end up getting some for my jumping saddle. A jumping saddle was the reason I was looking for wide stirrup leathers, because when I first bought my saddle, I bought like the cheapest leathers I could find, and they're fine, but they're so thin. I think I got like 1/2-inch ones or like 3/4 inch ones. Like they're so thin. My leg has a really hard time. 1, because I'm a dressage rider and I'm not used to riding the short stirrups, and 2, because the stirrup leathers are so thin, I feel like there's no stability down there. Which has been good for like, learning how to have a stable lower leg, but also if I could have some help would be great. So I got these for my jumping saddle, and I got them in a 54. So hopefully this will work out. I think they'll match my saddle pretty well. So I'm excited to try these and ride with these soon. And just like that, we're already on the last item. I feel like I blew through things. But this is a new saddle pad. If you guys haven't noticed already, I am a hoarder of saddle pads. I have a problem. I have so many dressage pads. And now I'm like, because I have my own jumping saddle now and I've been like riding her in it every so often, kind of building up my jumping pad collection as well. Hence this. And normally I get just Lamia. I love their pads. I think they're absolute perfection. But I really wanted to try Oglivy. I know they're a pretty popular brand in the hunter jumper world. A lot of people love them or rave about them. So I really wanted to try one. And my local tack shop got a bunch of them in fun colors. So I saw this one and fell in love with it instantly, and then actually ended up getting it as a birthday present, which was super nice. So it is navy with gray and cream piping. It looks white, but it is actually cream. It has the girth loops on the bottom, and then the inside is like this really, really soft material. And apparently that's what helps it kind of like stay in place. And then it has just a little metal Oglivy emblem on the bottom, because I know normally the baby pads don't have the girth loops. This one does have it on there. I probably would not have wanted to try it if it didn't have girth loops, just because, I don't know, I like girth loops. I want my saddle pad to stay in place. I don't have to worry about it. Yeah, this is absolutely stunning. I'm really, really excited to ride in this and see how it looks under my jumping saddle. So I know it's a pretty popular brand in the hunter jumper world, less so in the dressage world. But yeah, I've just heard a lot of good things about it, and almost all of my saddle pads are Lamia. So I figured maybe I should try to branch out a little bit and see if I like this one. But quite excited to try. So that is everything that I have for today. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed sharing all my new things with you. I'm really excited to be able to use them. And I'm just going to put this in here that I am not in any way trying to brag. I just love watching these videos, and figured because I have so many things that I've kind of collected in the last few weeks that I'd share them with you guys. And a lot of them are things that I'm really excited to use. So without further ado, I will leave you guys to it, and I will see you in next week's video. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you have any other video ideas that you want to see, comment down below. Let me know. I'll try to make it happen.